Hi, today is March 18th, 2025. Welcome to the Kubescape community meeting. Let me share my screen. All right. So, first item I checked the other day, and we are still using the version 0 of OPA in Kubescape. And they have a nice guide about how and why we should upgrade to V1. So I try. So there are like different scenario and path to do the upgrade. So the easiest way of upgrading is just like to at least start by upgrading the dependency and use the legacy API inside. So at least we have the bug fixes and the things. So when we use the V0 compatible stuff. So I think that's the recommendation. We should at least like upgrade and use V0. Okay, then and this is why it would have been nice to have Ben here, or maybe Iska. We might need to bump the Rego library to use the V1 OPA V1 syntax.
Or they changes the syntax?
I don't know, but
Do
I
we know
read it.
like what the breaking changes are they writing here?
The upgrading Rego.
Okay. Maybe it's something that we
There is
can.
a check. Okay, that will be the second step. Okay. And then I think if this is fine, since we don't use like a producer and consumer, I mean it's all the same code.
Yeah.
So then it will be to use the V1 in Kubescape.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah.
V1, you wrote V0. What? Upgrade and use V1. Never mind.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we have to check on when. I think that the syntax, there will be some changes probably, but it's for the better. It's like more explicit. So we'll see. I don't know what should be the timeline for that.
Do we have an issue on that in the
No.
like we can maybe share like for open for contribution?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If we don't drive it, it's not gonna. But anyway, the first step is to. Yeah, I mean this one is easy. I did it in 5 minutes yesterday. I'm just gonna commit, and updating the regularity depends. We'll see.
We can talk to Iska about it. Maybe she will come for reserve in the R&D.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Great. Next item. Oshrat, wanna share your screen? Or
Yes. The host isn't allowing multiple present. Okay, so now you
yeah, but
unshared and that's
I
yeah,
unshared,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, no unshared. Let me just find this. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, now I can go full screen here. Okay, so we are all excited about KubeCon coming very, very soon. And this is the KubeCon in which Ben has the most talks ever. Um, so we decided to bring you a rundown of the talks that Ben will be involved in, as well as other information about when and where you can meet Kubescape, the maintainers, in order to, if you want to get involved, if you have any questions, if you want to see how it works, etc. So on Sunday at Rejects, um, then there will be the talk, the Kubernetes Guardians. It's going to be a joint talk of Ben and Henrik. So that's Rejects. So if you're coming into London on the weekend, that's a good time to meet us. Rejects is fun. What KubeCon used to be, small, intimate place for practitioners to talk practicing. On Thursday,
Yeah, wait, I think there is like my talk is on Tuesday, for
your
sure.
talk is on
The lightning
Tuesday?
talk. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. But Tuesday's Colos.
Yeah, but
But that's when it is? Okay.
lightning talks are on the April 1st, Tuesday.
Okay.
I will put the link eventually.
Okay, so I won't fix the slide online, but Matthias just informed us that his lightning talk is on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So 2:36 to 2:41 if you're not doing anything else, or if you're interested in hearing Matthias, and I think that's good enough reason to do it. We'll be talking about transforming application behavior to Kubernetes objects. This is an interesting meeting point between application security and Kubernetes security, and it's something that we believe is very important because the layers that affect application security ultimately come from the infrastructure as well. So we'll be talking about that. Well, Matthias will be talking about that. On Thursday at 11, Ben will be joined by Brad Keller from and they'll be talking about tag security assessments and why they're important. On Friday, there's Contrib Fest. So we won't be having a community meeting the week of KubeCon. So on April 1st, we will not be having a meeting. Instead, if anybody wants to come, swing by Contrib Fest on Friday to talk to Ben and Matthias, which will be there. In general, there'll be a presentation about securing the Kubernetes host by finding kernel vulnerabilities. But there's plenty of time to have conversations and discussions. So feel free to join. After that ends, Ben will be doing his last talk of the week at 3:15 together with Jeff Mendoza from Guac, or from Kusari, but from Guac, about tracking and building runtime information for security. Runtime has become a big thing or is becoming a big thing in security these days. And we do suggest that if you're a security minded person, then this should be interesting to you. Yeah, and apart from the fact that I missed the Tuesday on Matthias's call. Anybody else want to add comment on anything?
I will put the links to all the talks in the
In the
show
notes?
notes. Yes.
Okay.
If I
Show
can
notes. You're
find
doing a
the
podcast
reject
now.
one. Yeah. It's almost a podcast.
I'll send you the reject one.
Thanks.
Okay. And that's all for me.
Yeah, good. So I can share my screen again. Yes. So Ben, yeah, before you joined, we were talking about upgrading OPA.
No.
Yeah, because I saw that we are well behind. We are not using the V1. So they have like different strategy to upgrade OPA. So few steps that I presented. We're gonna upgrade to V1 in Kubescape, but use the V0 compatibility. This works. I've tried it before. So then there is like a tool to check the Rigo. If you need to change the syntax to be compatible with V1, because they made some things like compulsory that were not before. So maybe we need to add some ifs, else, whatever. And then once the Rigo library is compatible with V1, we can use the V1 API in Kubescape, and that's it.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds simple, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't know, like, who's going to work on this. It sounds like something for next month to know to work on.
Yeah. At least I will probably like do the first one like right now, because they have some improvements in memory allocations and stuff. So
Yeah.
could make
Yeah.
Kubescape like more efficient. And for the rest, we need to try. We don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now let's do a bit of triage. All right, so this one I haven't heard from Matisse for a long time. I'm gonna close it. Right. I don't think there is so many new things here since last week. Wait. Yeah, I was trying. Maybe you can help me there, Ben. So I was trying to look at this one, and this user shares that when you run like a Kubescape scan, we tend to start like several kernel threads here.
Yeah.
And he would like a way to like limit this,
Limit.
to make sure we don't use like too much on his CI/CD machine. And actually, I'm able to reproduce this.
Yeah, it should be like somewhat makes sense. Because I do think that, like, you know better the internals of Kubescape, but I think that we're spawning a few Go routines. Maybe this is
Yeah, but I don't find them. That's the thing. So there was like the only way where we create workers is when we speak So this is what he was like referring to. This is when we have the host agent workers, and I tried to scale down this pool, or even like don't use host agent, and we still have those things that are spawned. And I thought maybe it was the compilation of the Rigo. But even there, I don't see where we spawn several.
Yeah, but that doesn't take so much time. Yeah.
No, actually, the compilation of the Rigo is the most CPU intensive task apparently of Kubescape.
Really?
When we run ast.compile according to an old comment from Fred. You remember Fred?
Oh, yeah.
And actually, it seems to be true. So I tried also to do some memoization there. You know, because we tend to compile the same rule over and over again, like up to 3-4 times.
Which is just a little bit.
Yeah. So then with by doing some memoization, it goes faster. However, we don't have the same scan results, so I must be doing something wrong there. I need to spend more time. It was like the other day. I just tried this quickly, but
Yeah.
but I have no idea what is starting those. And what is even more puzzling is if you set go max proc to 1, it's the same. You still see those concurrent threads. I don't understand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there like, can we maybe use pprof to find out like what spawns up these role threads?
Maybe. Uh, yeah, maybe if we do some go routine dump.
Something like we could do. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but that is like I have this one in the back burner. Some, just if you had an idea. Otherwise,
Try. Maybe we should ask. I don't know. Maybe we should ask David. David knew these kind of things. No.
maybe. Mm, no, we'll see. Okay. And actually, this is when I was like checking this that I found out that we were so old in the OPA.
Oh yeah. Ouch.
Yeah. Okay. So otherwise, I don't think we had anything new by the numbers. About the crew publishing, now that we had some success in using Go Releaser
Okay.
in other parts, I'm gonna probably move more of the release process of Kubescape into Go
To
Releaser.
that.
So because it is able to publish to crew as well, and if we do everything at the same step, it will be much better.
Yeah, it is.
So I might spend some time here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Why is this one in archive?
Yeah. This is like So I thought it solved it. Then I reopened this because he said that
Oh,
it was still happening to him. I didn't really understand why. Just didn't have time to close it. I did already to release this. Like actually, it was great because I fixed so many issues with the library.
cool.
I just don't understand what's the last issue with it. But yeah, I will look into it a little bit later.
Okay. Oh, it's assigned. It's assigned to you anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna put it in here.
Yeah, and I have this the Kubescape upgrade policy binding doesn't give working policy binding parameters that the in the accepted last one. Sorry, not the last one. It was just
Yeah,
like
here.
it's I just don't get time to get to this, but it's
Mm-hmm.
we just like it should be like a simple, you know, fix, but
Yeah, and this one is important for the future.
yeah, future proofness.
Yes. Good. Okay. Let's have a look at the bugs now. That's merged. This one is closed. I merged the other one. What's that? Okay. Yeah, that's the one I told you before.
Yeah.
I have the yeah. Now that we released the new Helm chart, I'm gonna probably re-enable the Nodes bomb generation.
Okay, and right, that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have to make sure that all those who are installing like and have the old one will not change them the behavior.
So yeah. So they are work in progress, those. Good. Okay. We can archive here as well. Okay. Anything else?
Not on my side. No.
Okay. I unshare my screen. So as Oshrat said, in 2 weeks, we're gonna skip the community meeting, but we will do a real Contrib Fest one on Friday. Yeah, we have 1 hour and 15 minutes, Ben, huh, to fill up.
Yeah. Everyone who's joining KubeCon is welcome to join us.
Yeah. Should we advertise the party as well?
Yeah. Yeah, so at the Cube Crawl, we'll do
Yeah.
some we'll do a little toast for the occasion that we've been accepted to incubation. So if you're in the Cube Crawl, you should be around the Armo and the Kubescape booth.
Yeah. Cool.
Great, thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks. Okay, so see you in a
Bye.
month.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.